Hi everyone, Galen here at Living Red TV. Today I would like to talk to you about my journey in cleansing my own body and what has come to follow after I did that. It's been a very interesting journey, and it kind of all started when my wife was pregnant with our first child. It really woke me up into what am I doing with myself and how am I going to be an example for another human being. And before that time, I had just been putting whatever food in my body was around, whatever substances around my body were around, within reason. I was not doing hard drugs and things of that nature, but I definitely didn't have a filter as to how is this going to affect me in the future and how is this affecting me now. So when my wife was first pregnant, we did a lot of research into the foods that we were eating. We looked into what we're putting on our bodies, such as shampoo and lotions and soaps, all the way down to what we put in our laundry detergents and what we breathe in our air and things of that nature. So it's been a really interesting journey, and I'm really happy that I've kind of sifted through all the darkness that's out there in the world to be able to understand how I can make my light shine bright. Because ultimately, that's what it's about. You can research a whole bunch of stuff and get really negative and kind of trodden down by this information, or you can look at it with a positive light as to, okay, I know this, so now I can do that. Instead of looking at it as, wow, that's holding me down. What an oppressive system. What an oppressive, you know, culture. Instead, look at it as, hey, I can do different. I can be that example. I can be that change. And it took me a while to come to that realization. But now that I am there, I wave at every person when I go by them, and when I'm driving. If someone is road raging by me, I'll just smile and wave at them. And if anyone looks upset, I'll ask, hey, is everything all right? And none of those things came to me naturally before when I was treating my body not well. And it really goes to say that if you can't love yourself, then you can't show love to others. And so I was a very selfish living my previous life, as I like to call it, because I am a completely different person now. And now that I put really good food in my body, I treat my mind really well, I take time to stretch every day, which is what I'm going to do as soon as I finish this video, and just take life a little bit slower and try not to rush everything. I mean, I'm a parent of two, I run a small business, I work a full-time job, so I know the stresses that you can allow yourself to fall into, but really it's something we create in our minds. It's not an actual, sure, there can be external stresses, but how we react to those is actually what our body does. So let me see if I can explain that a little clearer. If I am confronted with, say, a huge traffic jam on my commute to work, I might be late to work. In the past, I would let that stress me out. I would feel aggravation in my body. I would drive erratically. I would try and rush to get to where I'm going. And I would feel ultimately bad about myself. I would internalize shame, and it was not healthy at all. Whereas now, if there's traffic and I know that I might be a little late or whatever the case may be, I remind myself that, wow, I'm so thankful to be alive right now. Hopefully whatever traffic is going on isn't because of an accident. If so, I hope that person is okay. And my job will be understanding as long as I let them know ahead of time. And just things like that to calm your nervous system down to where you're not in fight or flight mode and you're not just reacting from a reactive state. Being calm. And I'll share in more videos what I used to help me maintain that level of calm and that stability that I lacked so much in the past. But just to name a few, adaptogenic herbs or adaptogen-rich herbs such as jaugalan, ashwagandha root, schisandra berry, holy basil, or tulsi as they call it. All of those things can be extremely beneficial. Also, just drinking good water, investing in a proper water filtration so that you're drinking clean water that doesn't have a bunch of pharmaceuticals in it and a bunch of pesticides and fertilizers. And I'm not claiming that any water filter can remove all of those, because I know whatever's in there, it's very hard to remove, but we can do the best as with the tools we're provided, essentially, to just have a better peace of mind. I mean, it's like crystals. Not everyone believes in crystals, but if you do believe in crystals, whether or not you can feel the energy or not, it is a sacrament for you of sorts, or something to help guide you through your life during difficult times. And that could be said for anything, whether it's a pocket watch or a favorite t-shirt or a certain color. Just having something to bring you back to home and ground you. I like to get grounded in nature oftentimes, take my shoes off, stand in the ground, really feel the earth's energy radiating up into me. Some people are more sensitive to these energies than others. Some people have to open up their minds as to what's possible with these energies to accept them in. So it's not that, oh, I can't feel this or I can't feel that. Maybe you're just not allowing yourself to because you don't believe in it fully. So opening up that belief is really the first step. Once you do that, a lot of what's going on in the world, a lot of the energy, a lot of the tools that are provided for us every day. I mean, we're born with everything we need. As long as we have loving parents to take care of us, which I know some of us haven't had or don't have. But the point is that we as humans, we come into this world with nothing but ourselves, and we leave this world with nothing but ourselves. So all along our journey, we're constantly trying to acquire things, but we actually already have everything we need. So it's a really powerful moment to just reflect upon that and think about how blessed we are every day that we just open our eyes and we have healthy lungs, we have a healthy heart. Whatever part of you isn't healthy, you can be thankful for the other parts that are. There's always something to be thankful for, regardless of your situation, regardless of where you come from or the struggles that you've gone through. So thank you so much for watching today. I know I probably rambled off onto a totally different topic, but I have a lot to share with you guys, and I'm just really excited to start opening up. So have a great day. Thank you so much for watching Living Red TV. I'm Galen once again. Namaste.